Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's 50 stack challenge 7 and the prompts are cracked and wallpaper. I'm gonna jump right in and work on cracked. This is going to be a tall pocket with a tall tag in it. I chose this paper here because I guess you would really call this crinkles, but I'm going to call it cracks. Just trying to see which side looked like it was more cracked. I'm going to fold this in half to make it, I really don't, yeah, I'm going to fold it in half to make it more sturdy. And I'll use my Pritt stick, glue stick for that. That's the bug zapper. Made me jump. I wonder if it made you jump. Let me know in the comments if you're participating in the 50 stack challenge. Okay, this is from a Reader's Digest, and I'll use this side because it's lighter. It'd be better for writing on. I'm planning on mixing. Hi Carrie, welcome. Happy Monday to you too. I'm planning on mixing up the format of my videos a little bit because I've always wanted to encourage others and encourage myself, by the way, to write in these journals that we make, or to at least make some of these journals for ourselves to be able to play in. Because once you get to that point, in my opinion, it just increases the fun. Hi Tony, welcome. Oh wait, oh, I didn't want to do that. Too late. I wanted to do my stamping first. And so because this Reader's Digest page is old, I consider it vintage paper. And my rule of thumb is typically that I don't ink vintage paper, but sometimes I do. And if I would have thought of it, I probably would have for this one because that white is kind of glaring at me. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Crackle paint stamp from Stampin' Up, because the prompt is cracked, and I'm going to ink it up with Versamark. Because while the prompt is cracked, my how do I want to say this? Yes, we're leaving the 29th, I think. I have to look at my calendar. But because the prompt is cracked, I'm bringing, just a second, I gotta get my cheat sheet. I'm bringing kintsugi into it. I don't need, why am I, oh, probably do need all of it actually. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this on top of here. Yeah, my husband was just under the trailer most of the day replacing the springs underneath the trailer. He's in pain, let me tell you. So I'm 64 years old and he's 67. So the older you get, the more you don't want to get underneath the trailer and replace springs. It's a lot of work. But it sure does make a difference. And it's going to make our travel so much safer. We haven't been able to level the trailer very well lately because of it. So the trailer's going to level better. Like for instance, let's see if I can demonstrate. Okay, put the needle down and the needle does not roll. The blue bottle does not roll. So that means the trailer is level. All right, now put that underneath there. And I'm going to use gold for the technique. So we're just going to pretend that this is a porcelain figure and it fell over and it got broke. And it broke. I don't think got broke is good English. Whoa, better be careful with this. This is the last gold I have, so. All right, heat gun is going on. there's that part. Just to remind anybody who maybe is new and isn't familiar with the fact, whoa, what did I knock over? That I usually live stream. I do usually live stream, and right now at this moment I'm live streaming. And if you'd like to say hello in the chat, you're more than welcome to do so. Yeah, that, excuse me, that crackle stamp is one of my favorites. Now we're going to go ahead and chop off the end of this. These are from Italy, and they're napkin packets, so they hold a napkin. Okay, this needs to be about that tall, so I'm going to cut that right there. Oh, come on. I think I'll do it right there. Yes. So let's turn that into a tag. Can we use this? I think I want to take the point off there. Good enough. And we'll take this punch. Ah, too high. Darn, that's the danger with this punch. Maybe if I would have turned it over and looked at where I was punching, that would have helped. And I didn't get it over far enough either. Ugh. Don't like when I do that. Okay, so that's an awesome opportunity to fix it. So I could take some of this and I can make a tab, can't I? I don't really remember how to use this thing, but we'll give it a try. No directions. Okay, so we're gonna make a medium, so we have to move this thing to that side. We're going to make a medium tab. How do we know that we're making a medium tab? Oh, I know, I remember. So you punch this side first, and then move this. And I'm going to make a medium. We're doing, yeah, I think medium will be good. So then we punch this side. Huh, why didn't the other side punch right? I don't think I pushed it down hard enough. So let's put this back in here and give this another punch. Hi, April. Well, it still doesn't want to punch. Let's try again. This punch board is really new. Okay, let's, maybe, what does this say? This says side tab, corner, notcher. And then you got that thing. Okay, I give up. So I did a boo-boo. Have a great evening, April. Thanks for stopping in. I did a boo-boo up here, so I'm working on making something to cover it up. That's what I'm doing. So I guess I will just, because I'm not going to read the directions right now. Oh, my thing is gone anyways. The thing that goes there is gone. Must have fallen off when I put the board in and out. So that means I have to find a better place to store the board. How about just throw it on the floor? That works. Not sure I know what I'm doing tonight. Just playing. Okay, so I did that. That doesn't work. That will not work at all. So that will work like that. And can't do it that way because it's rounded the wrong way. What do I want to put up top there? Scratch that idea. Pretend you didn't even see me doing that. April, are you going to do a black and white journal? What's my foot getting stuck on? So I have things that fell on the floor over here and things that fell on the floor on the other side, and it's impeding my my progress. Tabs. Let's see if we can do ready-made tabs. Yes, we can. Now, that's very boring and very ugly for this particular project. Well-tailed tab's not going to cut it. This is too short. This is too small. Too small. Okay, maybe that works. This is so thick it's hard to fold. This is a Stampin' Up die that makes tabs. Not one of my favorites. But this is from, oh, and that's messed up right there. Must have been glued on something. Too bad I couldn't take it off because it's really too thick for my liking. Okay, so right there would be in the center. So that's not long enough. This one is perfect. It's just ugly. So how am I gonna make that not be ugly? Well, the fastest way would be to do tissue. Ooh, I got an idea. Let's do this. I want to cover some of this up with this, maybe? Oh, Theresa, hold still, for heaven's sake. No. I'm struggling. Oh my gosh. 24 minutes and I haven't finished one piece. That's not good. Let's do this. Throw more stuff around. I'm in throw stuff around mode. I'm begrudging right now how much ink this is going to use, though. This is a bare piece of something or other, And it's just going to suck this ink up. Unfortunately, we got a leg going on here, Carrie. It's not too bad, but I missed your comment before I started using the gold metallic craftwork tin. And because I'm in a mode to use my wax, my gilding wax, I'm going to throw some of that on there. Because I got 2 bottles of gold of this, so I got lots of this stuff. Believe it or not, that gold pen came with my wax seal kit. I was really surprised to see it. So I kind of tried to give it a little, you know, same thing as the cracked on there technique. We'll see what happens. Here's a little secret. That thing has been dry probably for at least a minute, but I just love to hold the heat on there and watch it bubble up. I think it's so cool. So, note to self, do not touch that. You will burn yourself. Get away from me, you're hot. Okay. Even this is hot. So, this came pretty naturally to me today because if you remember in my video yesterday, that is if you were here, all cool people were here yesterday. I did something similar on my cover. So I was like, okay, I need to do that again because I love to do that. So now, are you cooled off? Yes, you are. So let's give it an ink. Thanks, guys. I was bound and determined not to use it in ugly mode. And for some of my journals, that would have been perfectly fine. It would have looked great to me. Not for this piece. We're going a little elegant with the gold stuff here. Yes. Let's put some glue on there. I thought I missed flag football for the one grandson tonight. Whoops, whoops, whoops. We're crooked, and this is art glitter glue. It doesn't have a lot of wiggle room. So then we just have to bite the bullet and pick it up and move it over. Ah! That's, oops, did I smear my gold? Queen is something. Sure is nice, the weather changing. Oh, Jiminy's, why is that so hard? Am I not lined up? Wait a minute. What's going on here? I think it's the eyelet. I usually don't have this kind of problem. Huh. That's weird. Come out of there. I think it's just this tag is just giving me a run for my money. It's like, I don't want to cooperate tonight. Okay. I am throwing you away because you have been a pain to me. Or just off to the side. Okay, so I got to come up with a quick idea for this. How about just, yeah, that's about how it is here too, Carrie. I'm just going to throw that turkey in there. And let's, oh, I know. Let's take a scene. So this is Egypt out of a National Geographic. So let's just cut a little background out here. That's what we'll do. Fast decision. Let's do this. Anybody do anything fun for the weekend? Did I? Oh, I stayed in the trailer and crafted. Yes, I had a lot of fun. Oh, Carrie, did you finish your nurse books, journals? I was going to do a belly band, but that ship has sailed. Oh, and we binged on Netflix. Let's see. We watched Downton Abbey, and then another period drama. I'll bet that kept you busy, April. Okay, I'm done with that. I don't need that. Take that out of my sight. This is a little crooked, but I'm going to live with it. So maybe we'll just do a, I'm thinking of flower or bird. Yeah, they have birds in Egypt. Let's do a bird. I don't want to get too silly with having Egypt and then like putting something modern on there. Oh. No, I don't like it. This has gold. Ooh, I like that. I'm just on a gold tangent. Are you out of town right now, Carrie? I think you are, aren't you? Okay, I'll check it out after this. Where's my lift? Put that right there. How about a little bit of cheesecloth underneath it? I'm sure they must have had cheesecloth. Yes, ma'am, that is scorched timber. It's my my ink color choice right now. Before it was last year, I think it was vintage photo. But right now it's scorched timber. You stay in a hotel room when you're out of town, Carrie? When I was younger and I worked for a company doing bookkeeping, which is not kinda, it is what launched me into what I do now. And the gal who basically trained me, because it was a temp job, so I had done bookkeeping before, I had used QuickBooks before, not so much online, it was desktop that I had been using. So when I got to that new job, that temp position, there's a hotel inside the hospital. I have never heard of such a thing. But it's very cool that there is such a thing. So that must be easy for them to pick up the cost for your travel cost. What you just said was so much more interesting than what I was talking about, because I never knew there was such a thing. Oh, so I was talking about bookkeeping and stuff, and this lady who trained me and everything. Well, she was in Idaho at first, and then her and her husband moved to, I want to say Colorado. He's a railroad man, and big time railroad man. He knows everything those tracks do, and like not just an engineer, but if there's something so much as a, I don't know, architectural type engineer, he's high up. He knows that stuff. So anyway, she wanted to move with her husband, but the company still wanted her to work for them, so she worked remote. And then 1 week out of the month, she traveled back to Idaho but she has family here. Her mom and her daughter and her daughter's husband. So she stays with her mom when she's in Idaho. And then she gets to see her grandkids and stuff like that. So her expense was plane fare. And I always thought that that was super cool to be able to work from home. So I finally, after years, well, a couple years, figured out how to make that happen. Stay down. Oh my gosh. 41 minutes to do one piece. Okay, I'm going to rush into the next piece. The next piece is, where's my cheat note? Wallpaper, tag top tabs. Okay, so I need to get rid of this. I love being a virtual bookkeeper. Did I say I love it? I cannot stand office politics, and I probably would prefer to work with men than women, because some women get butt hurt so easily. Oh, Theresa didn't say hi to me this morning. Oh, get over it, lady. Okay, enough. I'm not going any further. Sorry about all that noise. Hubby's trying to close the front door. And sometimes from the weather, the doors swell up and they don't close very easily. I'm just going to use, I think I'm going to use, oh goodness, come out of there. Okay, I'm not going to use that piece because it does, here we go. Yes. And not always in a good way, like me. I'm nuts in a good way. Like, you come into my house in the middle of the night and tried to take my stuff or harm my family, I'll want to shoot you. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see. How else am I not? I don't drive because I'm afraid of my road rage. So that's smart nuts. She knows she has a problem, so she deals with it effectively. You're going to have road rage, don't drive. I think I'm actually going to do this one at 4 inches, and I'm going to turn it around and make this 3.5 inches. I have a brain and I can use it. So this was what? 4 inches. So this is going to be we'll start with 4 inches. And then we're going to go, this is going to be the same here. And then this is going to be a little smaller. So we'll do like 2.5 inches. Okay, I want that a little bit smaller. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. I don't know how I didn't get that right. See, why measure? Because even when you measure, you're not going to get it right. Or at least some of us don't get it right, even though we measure. Okay, so this is a tag. So we're going to go back to this punch and how did I just do that? Did I do that right? Yes. Okay, let's do some fast inking. Stick my finger in the ink. So if you got time, you may want to see what I'm going to do. And yes, this paper is from Hobby Lobby. I do like it because it's craft paper on the back side. Okay, inking is done. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have to turn this way. Because this is going to be built so that it can be tabs on a page. So, I need a journal. This is my planner, and let's see, we can so I want to glue that about like that. Hashberry. You're smart, Carrie. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is Hashberry. Wow. You know your paper. Okay, so I want this to be straight, and then I want to glue this. Oh, what did I do with my glue bottle? There it is. This is called a top tab. But I'm also going to make it so that it can be a bit of a flip. So keeping that in mind, and the fact that I want this to be straight, make you straight so you're kind of straight, straighter. Okay, so I'm going to glue like that. wanted to do something else. Phooey. Okay, I'm going to need to pull this up. I need this up because I want that there. And okay. It's hard to design and do at the same time. Phooey pooey. Okay, so this needs to go a little bit further down. That's fine, I'll cover it up. So I need 2 of these. Wait. Yes. Okay, now let's try this again. Maybe we'll do it this way. Okay, so this is going to be the tab part because it's too complicated to try and make that the tab part. And I want to even do some more versatility to it. Let's see. So we're gonna glue this kind of down the middle because I want to leave my options open and not glue it solid all the way. Okay. Now, the other thing I was thinking is to use some eyelash trim that would kind of hang and dangle. And then I want it to dangle a bit. I have some pink too, but it's a different kind. So don't get sidetracked, Theresa. We can't use the pink. Hold still. Okay, I'm getting so caught up in the substrate that if I'm not careful, I'm going to forget about my wallpaper. So after I get this one in, we're going to pull the wallpaper in before I think more about the substrate, putting the substrate, because the substrate's not totally designed yet, I don't think. I jumped on to embellishing. So these would hang, and this would line up here for a tab, and then the thing is something could stick in here and something could stick in here. Like could glue this whole thing down here onto a page and then use this top for sticking things in. Okay, we need wallpaper. That's kind of pretty. Could use that as a belly band. I think I can remember to glue it so that'll be a belly band and not mess it up again. Oh, that feels crooked. I think I glued that crooked. Phooey. Okay. So we need here to here. Where's my pencil? Is this straight? Nope. Close enough. Oh. What in the heck did I do? I forgot to cut the other side. I have no brain tonight. I did just have some gummies, but they're gummies from Amazon for energy, immunity, recovery, beauty, and cognitive. I can't even say the word, so how would anybody expect me to have it? Cognition. So, superfoods, greens, gummies. I think they have some kind of mushroom stuff, the legal mushroom stuff, and that sort of thing in it. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I'm not going to be a sales spokesperson for those gummies because, man, my brain has not been in good shape tonight. I need to fill this bottle up with glue. Whew. Okay, there's one. I want to pull in a different color. Oh yeah, I think that would look cool. I just need to tidy up that piece of wallpaper. And it's not going to be long enough, but that's okay. This is just going to be an embellishment. Oh, I want it the other way. Yeah, I want it like that. Okay. Okay, so then it could go on off the side of a page like this, and could just glue this piece in here. And because this paper is craft paper on the back, it does not look bad that it's not been lined on the back. Could make it even look more fun by stamping some number stamps on it or something like that. And then a person could glue all this down, and but not this, and then this could be a tuck spot right there, or a person could, let me find a different page. Okay, a person could like go up at the top here, line that up, it's a little crooked, and a person could make this a tuck spot here. Could just glue here in here and make this whole thing a tuck spot like that. This little doodad right here has a lot of potential for a lot of different things. Let's get something fun from the sticker book. Trash. Okay, that's not trash. And I was going to get a flower sticker, because I don't think I have any bird stickers. Do I? No. Don't even hardly have any butterfly stickers except for these big ones. That's too big. Ooh, I think this would be good. Where are you at? that would be very pretty. I can't remember if I do these from the top or, oh yes, I do these from the top. Oh, this one, good, it has an edge around it. Get off my finger. Let's try and be straightish. These are Taperology stickers that I bought years ago. So they were on a roll, but I just cut them into little blocks to make it easier to manage them. I feel like that's crooked. I don't know that I really like that. I thought it would be more translucent. But I'll just have to leave it laying on the desk and come back and look at it later and see what it, because then that's the test as to whether I think it looks good or not. It'll look better with the label. Nope, I don't think so. I just like to use stuff that's laying on my desk, but it's not going to work this time. So this is what I've got. Where'd it go? I think I buried the other thing. Okay, so we have cracked and we have wallpaper. And this is a tall pocket with a tall tag. And I probably, okay, I just gotta do this. I just gotta. Okay, I'm done now. Yep, I'm done. Okay, my brain is trying to work out other things, and I'm just telling my brain to stop. Stop right now. No more. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for visiting. Goodbye.